we would not drink unfiltered water. None of us would want to breathe poisonous, toxic air. In fact, even a lot of people who smoke, they wouldn't smoke unfiltered cigarettes. And yet many of us go through our lives taking in poison every day because there's not a filter on our thoughts, on the things that we think. Unfiltered thoughts negatively affect our actions and our emotions. If we want to have peace and joy in our lives, if we want to be successful in our spiritual journey, if you want to be successful in your recovery, if that's the place that you are in your life, we need to begin to think about what we think about. We need to begin to put a filter on what is coming in, on what we allow to come in to our thoughts. So here are a few things that we need to filter out. And I think the biggest thing that we need to filter out are the lies that we tell ourselves, the lies that we believe. Let me ask you this. How many of you have spent hours of your life thinking and worrying about something that never came to pass, right? We think about things that are so scary and we get ourselves all riled up. And sometimes we think days, weeks, or even months, what if this doesn't happen? What if I'm not successful? What if I can't do it? And it's crippling. And then come to find out it didn't happen anyway. Fairly recently, I had a counselor tell me, here's what I do. I flip the script. And I thought it was so good. He says, I encourage people to say this. What if I can do it? What if I am successful? What if I do get the job? And what if it does work out? That's powerful. We need to put a filter up on all of the lies that are coming into us and be willing to say, if that's not true, I'm not going to think about it. In fact, one of the best tools that I give, and by the way, I've literally had clients come up to me years later and say, Brian, the best thing that I've learned from you was that tool where you ask yourself, what lie might I be believing? That's powerful. What lie might I be believing? Suppose you're in traffic and someone honks at you and you get angry. So every time that you have an unwanted emotion, anger, anxiety, depression, you can ask yourself, what lie might I be believing? And in this case, I realized I got angry because someone honked at me. And so what I'm going to say is, what lie am I believing? And I realized after thinking about it, it's important to me what this stranger thinks of me. It's important to me that I'm respected by this stranger, that he doesn't think that I'm stupid or foolish and so honk his horn at me. And then I replaced that lie with the truth. Well, what's the truth? The truth is, I don't need the approval of some guy that I don't even know. And he honked at me, and maybe he's having a bad day, and I'm sorry about that. But I'm not going to let that affect my emotions and my actions, because I'm going to filter out that lie. And what that does, it allows me next time to remember that and to put up that filter. So I'm being honked at, and I'm telling myself it's not important to me that I have the approval of other people. That's so positive. That's so powerful. Another thing that we can filter out is negativity. We're so polarized in our culture right now. We're polarized because some people are left-wing and some people are right-wing. Some people are Jewish and some people are Christian. Some people are Muslim and some people are Hindu. And for some reason, we've made these such points of contention that our culture begins to ask the question, who do you hate? You see what I'm saying? It's like this negative mindset. I would much rather focus on what's good. I'd much rather focus on what's right, what we have in common. But it takes intentionality to put up that filter and be reminded when I have these negative thoughts. If it's negative, if it's critical, if it's judgmental, I'm choosing to filter that out. That's where I begin to have genuine peace, joy, and love. Because I've chosen to put up a filter and filter out some of that poison. Another thing that we need to filter out is just that negative self-talk we sometimes talk about. I'm such a loser. I'm so stupid. I'm so fat. My encouragement for us today is this. Stop drinking the poison, that we could be left with love, joy, and peace. I'm Brian on YouTube at New Life Recovery. I love you. God bless you. And until next time, be well.